is staying with this zone, it looks like, for the rest of the first half.
Polly giving it up. Adams, mid-range. Rattles it in. That's 6 points now for Anasicki. Tyler Polly providing the offense for UConn right now. He has each of their last 7 points until that one right there by Adams.
Sacred Heart shooting 26% right now and only has 1 field goal in the second half.
1 for 13 in the second half, and there's Jalen, I should say Brendan Adams. Boy, Adams so much more aggressive tonight than we saw at any point last season. Coach Welsh is in Lawrence, Kansas tonight, calling the Kansas game. But how important do you think it is, Vin?
Gilbert defended by Ashley. Drive and kick. 3 is good. And a big make for Brendan Adams. The towel cut off by Jordan. Corner 3. Brendan Adams.
Really good ball movement.
And still no field goals for Buffalo in the second half. Adams, count it. That was goaltending.
Be a true double round robin, right? Like,
Yep. And Adams again.
I'm telling you, Adams has been a big difference maker here in the second half.
Winner to the semis tomorrow night. The towel way off. Graves was right in his face, but it's Adams. It is Brendan Adams' day.
Late shot clock. Adams crashes the glass.
Brendan Adams lets it go and knocks it down. Future between these two. Here is Brendan Adams. Oh, he is picking up where he left off yesterday.
Career high.
UConn hasn't led since the early stages of the first half.
Shot clock already down because it goes to 20 seconds versus 30 this year.
Adams with the scoop. Gets the roll and has a free throw coming.
The power of the offensive rebound and a nice job. Look at that Earl to Pearl spin with a little English over the top of the rim. Big shot.
Brendan Adams. Scary looking fall there for Anthony Walker. Pops up, he's okay.
Call something.
And a 3, Brendan Adams.
I'd get another timeout if I'm Miami. This game is getting out of reach.
And played a bunch of conference games on opening night. They didn't just play a conference game, they hosted Louisville.
Adams ahead of the field off a really nice feed. Brendan Adams left alone, and nothing but net for Brendan Adams. There's a turnover. Brendan Adams gliding, Euro step, lays it in off the glass. Another main turnover. Adams coming in off the right wing and slams it down over Fleming. Big time stuff there by Brendan Adams. Adams, the sophomore out of Hanover, Maryland. High-flying, high-wire act here.
Well, Brendan Adams coming into the season, Gary, I'm not sure what his role was going to be or how many minutes he was going to play. But clearly, he has come out of the gates and impressed because of his length, his physicality on the defensive end, and his ability just to elevate and finish in traffic.
Adams the steal, putting it in off the glass, and so
Tim Cluess has done with the program, longevity, staying in one place, consistent winner,
and two freshmen on the floor right now. Brendan Adams into the land of the big men, and he finishes. Brendan Adams had an opening, protects it, go to the left hand. That's a good finish by Brendan Adams. Shot clock under 10 now. Adams working on Carbone. He muscles it in. And a foul. And there's a steal. Whaley. Christian Vitale to Adams, cutting it off the wing. Go to the left hand. Brendan Adams, big time. He's got 4.
That was sweet.
What sort of a reception do you think they're going to get as Adams finishes inside?
That time he probably would have been well served to pull it out, but Vitale to the rescue.
And giving it up for Adams, unselfish. Christian Vitale.
Well, we talked about their identity. What is their identity? Well, this is it. Second half, come at you in waves with pressure and just wear you out, make you make mistakes, put your nose on the basketball, and be unselfish in transition.
Brendan Adams gliding in off the wing. James Bouknight into the game. Adams checking to see if his feet were behind the arc, and they were. He looked down for a moment, still buried the shot. Brendan Adams, right corner, lines it up. He's knocked down 2 consecutive from that spot. By the way, that was the 4th foul on James Bouknight. Adams, jump stop, off the window.
Ooh, that's nice.
It is indeed.
They're getting throttled here today. They've got a hard working group. They've got a special player in Cooks, and they're going to get better as the season progresses.
Adams finishing once again in transition. He's got a dozen.
That was good defense by UConn.
Definitely. Push it. Find an open man.
And Adams banks it home. A little kiss off the glass. Here comes Gilbert. 2 turnovers now for Cincinnati. Gilbert up top for Adams for 3. Got it. That's his second 3.
2 out of 3, not bad.
That's enough for 5% of his own.
Yeah, they didn't do it much.
Adams. And Adams is able to get that shot to go down.
Had another power forward, you know, Duncan and Robinson for San Antonio come to mind, right?
Yeah, because sometimes if you're a power forward in the college game, gives it up with 3 seconds on the clock. Adams, and he hits.
Played at the MAC school, by the way.
Yes,
Your
he did.
son also played.
But in fact, the
Season, and from then on, won 51 games, 51 and 18 in those 6 years.
Here's the left-handed layup by Brendan Adams. The drive. I'm telling you, that dog will hunt. And the Huskies are hunting here in Philly.
About 40 miles north of here. Gilbert lost his right shoe. Adams, a mid-range jumper.
Adams for 3. Yes, big shot for Brendan Adams. Over his last 4 games. Yeah, we mentioned that Bouknight was going to come back in with 11 minutes to go. Now there's 8:40 to go. He's still sitting there.
You saved Danny from fouling, from getting another foul.
Adams for 3. Brendan Adams with his second triple. Inside 9 minutes to play. Adams for 3. Yes!
That way, and that's a product of being depleted. With 7 guys on scholarship playing, you can't go the whole game and just play man-to-man.
Tao up ahead to Adams for 3, nothing but net. And a timeout taken by Aaron McKee and Temple.
And the pass ahead by Christian Vitale was just as good as the shot by Brendan Adams. Look at the quick pass ahead. You're wide open. It's a great time to shoot a 3 in transition. Nothing but the bottom. Brendan Adams playing great for UConn.
one between UCF and Memphis. Adams with 1 on the shot clock. Floater drops for Brendan Adams.
It's just a matter of time. I don't think there's any question it's going to rise back to championship levels in stores.
And here comes UConn. 4 on 2. Adams couldn't quite Euro, and he still finds a way to the rim.
That was a half a Euro.
Appreciate that, Sherry. We'll see if UConn could take advantage against that defense again. The 3-ball down for Adams. Cumberland wanted his there, forced it a bit. Here comes UConn. Vitale again, Adams.
Wow. That one, that'll help you. That'll get you back in it very quickly. The 3-ball.
Game 7 today, 6 in the first half. Gilbert behind the Carlton screen, the kick, Adams, corner through. McNeil ready to sub in.
John's been a heck of a game. Both these teams very physical. There's another shot. Adams is really playing well. He's filling it scoring-wise.
Off. Book Night is sprung to life. Corner look.
Oh, they are on fire. When it rains, it pours.
They could collide in the conference tournament. It feels like a tournament game. Big shots, physicality. College basketball presented by 5-Hour Energy.
You got to get a body on these SMU players when the shot goes up.
Kick to the outside. High-arching three is good by Brendan Adams. Long, high-arching three-pointer on the way and buried nicely by Adams.
Good of the group as well.
Right. Here's Adams. Brendan Adams with a smooth-looking stroke. He's been really good since going back to the bench.
Raise their energy with him.
Memphis now has its largest lead at 7. Gaffney with a nice pass to Adams. Achua with the goaltend.
It's a talented young team, but Penny Hardaway was expecting to have James Wiseman. That changes the DNA of all these guys that makes the game easier.
Brendan Adams ties the game at 36.
Rose misses the layup. He's still without a field goal in this game. Here is Adams setting up for 3. And that puts UConn back in front.
Issues early in this one, bothered by Alterique Gilbert. Book Night clear side here, clear side. Adams free, hits into 2. Adams through traffic, the C's part. And Brendan Adams undeterred to the 10 for 2. Along the baseline, stole right back. UConn, Adams, Euro stepping his way for 2.
He was dynamic in the first half, taking the ball to the basket. And here he is again. Beautiful.
Got 6 in the game, 6 for 14 now. After that one, has another and one for UConn. The battle for Adams.
And it leads to a takeaway. Brendan Adams, the sophomore, and that's going to be a goaltend on the foul by Doumbia.
Offensive game development, but he's extremely patient.
Adams shoves it up and muscles it home. The sophomore, Brendan Adams.
Something that not enough players really work on.
Whaley double team, and he found Adams, who seals off Milan and scores.
Adams left open just long enough to drain that. Right to the top of his head. Oh my goodness, what a gorgeous pass. Adams will fire from 3, and why not?
No relation.
From talking about this team as a bubble team. They're not considered a bubble team right now. They likely need to win the American tournament to get there.
I agree with you. That would not be a shock, and man, would that be a story.
Adams from the corner, he hits his first 2 shots off the bench. Winthrop defeated Hampton in the Big South earlier, so 4 teams have punched their ticket. Adams 7 in a row now for UConn, and Vitale tips it. Book Knight's got it back. Off fired on a 3, offensive rebound. Adams sticks it in.